Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Becca and today we're going to be doing some lash extension Amazon finds. A lot of this is equipment, supplies, and aftercare. I've cut it into 3 categories on the type of supplies that I buy from Amazon in regards to my lash extension clients. And I just wanted to make a disclaimer that I don't get any of my lash glues, my lash liquids, like the lash bath or the primer, bonder, all that. I don't get it from Amazon. I get that from Paris Lash Academy, and they literally have everything when it comes to lash liquids and tweezers and all of that, and I love it. They have been the most consistent brand that I've had. I get my lashes there, my pomades, I get my spikes, I get the adhesive, the bonder, the primer, everything from there. And I'll do a separate video in regards to that, but today's video is going to be on Amazon finds. And Amazon, everyone loves Amazon. Like I use it for everything. So I wanted to let you guys know about the things that I buy and that I have continuously bought within the past 3 years of me doing lashes. So the categories that I'm going to be categorizing everything in is equipment, supplies, and aftercare. The first thing is going to be equipment. Equipment is your basis and everything. Like I started out with a ring light because I wanted to do makeup. So I used that on my makeup clients and I invested in a ring light, and it was honestly the best thing I could do. And especially when you're doing lashes, you really need to be able to see what you're doing. So I've had it for years, even before I wanted to do lash extensions. So it's been with me through and through, and I love it. I definitely, maybe when I decide to build up with that, I'm going to go ahead and invest in a different ring light. And right now, this one that I use is very reliable, and I'm gonna go ahead and post some pictures on the side so you guys can see what it looks like, and then I'm also gonna link everything down below so you guys can check it out on Amazon and buy it for yourself, look at it, save it, whatever you need to do. Second is a massage table. So I actually was originally going to use it for facials and waxing because that's what I really liked when I was in aesthetic school, and then I made the switch over to lashing, and that's when I use it for everything. It was definitely a learning curve when it comes to that, because I do know some people like using aesthetic chairs where it's slightly raised, or they do it on the recliner where they're fully up and everything. But I had a massage table, so you're laying flat. When I had my salon studio, I had a what is it called, a memory foam on top, and that really helped. But because I had a flat massage table, I got a elevated leg ramp pillow, and that's really gonna help put less pressure on the client's back. And I've noticed that helped significantly when it came to doing lash extensions. You want to make sure that your client is comfortable, and although you're going to be there for 2 hours, and you're laying flat, which is fine, but for some people it's uncomfortable. So I wanted to make sure that each client was comfortable, and if they wanted to not use it, we totally could, or if they want it, we could do that. So whichever works for you, as long as you have it there. One of the things that is a lifesaver for you as a lash artist is a neck pillow. And the neck pillow is going to be, I'm going to show a picture, but basically it's going to kind of elevate the client's head up, and then it's kind of curved in so that the client's head don't move around like they're falling asleep and it's moving around, it's staying put. And I honestly love that. I started out with a pillow, just a regular pillow, when I first started out, and yeah, it was not it at all, not it. So I definitely want to invest in that. And one that I have has pockets on the side. I don't use the pockets on the side, but I do know if I'm going back between different tweezers or something, I want to make sure that it's right there, so I'll put it right there on the side. But for the most part, I really don't use it, but you totally can if you wanted to put some other lashes or whatever you want right there. When it comes to supplies, that is another thing that I've continuously buy. That's the thing that I buy the most from Amazon. First thing is mascara wands. I use mascara wands for everything. I put them in my clients' aftercare. I give them to them right away. I use them during my lash set. So I have mascara wands, and I always get the bigger packs for less money. They definitely have different colors and different sizes and stuff, but I just like to do the standard ones, and it works pretty good. So I use lip ones, and I also put micro swabs in here. So I put lip ones and micro swabs. So for the micro swabs, you definitely can use either or. I personally like using micro swabs to apply primer and to apply the bonder, and then I like using the lip wands for my lash baths. So I like doing that just so it's disposable. I'm not using a brush on every single client. It gets unsanitary. So the lip wands actually work pretty well, so I recommend that one for sure. Next I get my tape. So I actually use the Paris Lash Academy eye pads that are like kind of curved already, and they're like slit to the eyes and everything. But let's say I'm pulling the lid back, or I need to tape back some lashes. That's where I get the tape. I want to say I've always used the Nexcare gentle tape or the Nexcare medical tape or something like that, and it was just always too expensive. I was running out of it really quick, so I found a dupe on Amazon, and it's not exactly the same, but it's a lot closer than what I've used in the past. When it comes to dental mirrors, that's what you use so that you can look at your set from your point of view, and I love mine. Mine is a lot bigger than what I originally did. When I first did it, I did like a really small, like literally that size of a mirror, and it looked so weird. You couldn't really see anything, and it was just really small, and so when I take pictures and stuff, it wasn't like, you couldn't really see the set anyway. But the one that I got, you really can see the full set from start to finish, and so I really like that. It's removable, which is really cool for storage, but for the most part, I love it. Love it so much. Next is dental bibs. So I like to use dental bibs with putting it underneath my client's head on the lash pillow, and then I also like putting it on where like I'm doing my lash set at. So I'll use that, and it's waterproof, so there's like a plastic coating on the other end, so if I spill anything on it, it's not gonna like rip because it's like all paper, you know. And then I have had clients where like their hair is a little wet, so it'll catch that, but it won't soak into the pillow. So I always make sure to put 2 to kind of cover the entire lash pillow, and then I also do the one for my setup and stuff. But when it comes to aftercare, that's really important because that is something that I want my clients to remember when they are done with their lash appointment. I want to give them all the tools that they need to help with good retention. So I made little lash extension care bags or aftercare bags, and I got these little bags from Amazon, and they're so cute. They just have little lashes on the front, and they can just reuse it for themselves, or they can just keep all their lash stuff in there, whatever they want to do. But I wanted to make sure that this first experience was very memorable and they got everything they need, so I made sure to do a little lash bath in there so that they have it and they know what to use for aftercare. When I first did it, you had to purchase them, but I was like, you know what? They're really gonna need these things, and I don't want them to go out of their way to have to buy them. And I think it's just more of me just wanting to set them up for good retention, because people will be like, oh, can I use this or can I use that? And I'm like, no, that one has like oil in it, this one has glycerin, you know. So I wanted to do that, so I have the empty lash bottles that I got, and then honestly, like, you just buy little stickers that say lash bath on it or whatever. I did buy my lash bath from Prolong, and they have a concentrate that you just mix in with distilled water, and that is your lash bath. I do know that Paris Lash Academy also sells it too. And then I do have mascara wands, but these are tubed mascara wands, so they definitely they're like in a protective like test tube looking thing, and they can put in their purse without lint or dirt or anything on it. So it definitely saves that for them, but it's just protective, and then they can switch out the mascara wand inside. You definitely can make these. I feel like I've seen like DIY lash extension tube things, but it's just cheaper on Amazon. But whatever you want to do, I just wanted to make sure that my experience was great for my clients. So when I had my beauty studio, I definitely put, I think maybe a couple mints in there, and then I put my aftercare card, like a coupon, and business cards. So you totally can customize it however you want. You definitely want to make sure that the cost is going to cover kind of what the set is, so I'm okay with spending a couple dollars if that means that they're gonna have a good experience at the end. I hope you guys got a lot of information and knowledge from this. It definitely is that you can get a lot of things on Amazon, and there's probably a lot more things that I've bought and I do not remember, but these are the ones that I will continuously buy besides the equipment. Like, I definitely made sure I spent a lot of time and effort into doing research on my equipment, but then you definitely want to make sure that you also do that with your supplies and aftercare. But those are the things that I continuously buy there and there again, like I have always done, and I just really like the quality of it. And you can go to Paris Academy, and that's where you have a lot of like the same things. I know you can get a lot of the same things that I've talked about from there. I don't know, but I've always really liked their stuff, and I've tried everything like Live Bay, Lash Affair, like Lashbox LA, and all that stuff, and I don't know, they're affordable, but they're still great quality. So definitely I will make a dedicated video for them too, but I just wanted to show you guys what I did for Amazon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!